Congressman Mike Rogers of Michigan is the chairman of the House Intel Committee. Joins us live from our nation's capital. Good morning to you, Chairman.
Good morning, Steve.
I know you can't reveal any of the secret stuff, but given the fact that we have this video, and we're not playing it, we're just showing a still frame, what do the Intel guys look at when they look at something like this?
They'll look at everything. They'll look at the language, the way this individual talked, how he talked, what his accent was, if it was a real accent or an inflamed accent in any way. They'll look at the landscape in the back. They'll try to make determinations if they can identify the location. And so every little speck of information on that video will be a clue for the intelligence community, both to verify if it was accurate and true, number one, and two, if that were the case, can they put a place and can they work to try to identify who that individual might be? Sure.
One of the things that is said by the executioner on the video is we're doing this because President Obama has been bombing ISIS, in particular, you know, us trying to rescue the guys who are stuck on that mountain, but also we've helped the Kurds make safe the dam. Mosul Dam now is under the control of the Iraqis, which is good news. The president does seem to be obsessed with that, doesn't he?
Well, you know, this cannot be a strategy about the dam, and it cannot be, and I hope he doesn't. I mean, my heart goes out to the families of Mr. Foley and all those that have been impacted by this. This has to be a bigger strategy than that. This can't be about the dam. It can't be about one single stream of threat, which you just saw from ISIL. They have been threatening for months, and matter of fact, over almost a year, ever since they've been on the march, raping and pillaging and beheading both Christians and Yazidis and minority groups. Anyone that won't submit to their rule, they use violence to put into submission. That's who they are. So America got a glimpse of exactly who they are. This is not a group you're going to have a sit down with and negotiate. This is a group you need to deal with. They are terrorists who have expressed for over a year an interest in attacking the United States and our European allies. That ought to get us off our backsides and get to work on dismantling this organization. It's dangerous.
I'm glad you mentioned our European allies, because the breaking news this morning is that the United Kingdom's Prime Minister David Cameron looked at that video, and he has canceled his family vacation. He's going back to work. What's curious is our president heard about it last night en route back to Martha's Vineyard and his family vacation on Air Force One, but instead of turning the plane around and going back to Washington, he's still on vacation. What should he be doing?
Well, you know, just the optics of this are bad. If this is a serious problem, and it is, and we have troops assisting the Peshmerga and other Iraqi forces and trying to push them back from a certain location in Iraq, that's pretty serious. The optics of being on vacation and not coming away from that vacation, I just think are bad. That's why I think Cameron Brown is going back. He's going to show that he is the Prime Minister, and he is taking this matter seriously, and he is on the job making the decisions that you need to make to keep Britain safe. We need that same optics for this president. We need to show the world that this president is leading at a very difficult time. Again, I hope he reconsiders. Maybe in the press conference today, he'll talk about coming back and getting back to work on what is a very dangerous time for the United States. Remember, some thousands of Europeans believed to be operating with ISIL in Syria and Iraq that have Western passports. That means you have access to the United States. This is as serious as it gets, and they've already said they want to commit acts of terror. That's a problem.
That's right. Chairman Mike Rogers joining us from Washington, D.C. Thank you very much.
Thanks.